In a tranquil village cradled by majestic mountains, there lived an old Zen master named Koji. Master Koji was known far and wide for his wisdom, and his simple yet profound teachings had helped countless people find clarity in their lives. His temple, nestled within a lush bamboo grove, was a place of peace and learning, attracting seekers from all corners of the land. One day, a young man named Hiro arrived at Master Koji's temple. Hiro was burdened by the unpredictability of life, by how things seemed to change in ways he couldn't control. His mind was filled with anxiety, and he felt disconnected from the world around him. He had heard of Master Koji's wisdom and hoped that the old master could help him find peace. Hiro was welcomed into the temple by a gentle breeze that carried the scent of blooming lotus flowers. He was greeted by Master Koji, who was tending to a small garden. The master, though aged, moved with a grace that belied his years, his presence exuding calmness and serenity. "Master Koji," Hiro began, his voice tinged with desperation, "I feel lost. One moment, everything is as it should be, and the next, everything changes. I can't find peace in a world that is constantly shifting. It's as if the ground beneath me is always moving." Master Koji smiled kindly and gestured for Hiro to follow him. The two walked in silence until they reached a serene pond within the temple grounds. The water was still, reflecting the surrounding trees and the sky above. It was a picture of perfect tranquility. Without a word, Master Koji picked up a small stone and tossed it into the pond. The stone sank to the bottom, and ripples spread across the water, distorting the perfect reflection. Hiro watched the ripples, feeling even more confused. "What do you see?" Master Koji asked softly. "I see the ripples," Hiro replied. "They've disturbed the water's surface, and the reflection is no longer clear." Master Koji nodded. "Yes, but look again. What happens to the ripples after some time?" Hiro observed the pond in silence. Slowly, the ripples faded, and the water became still once more, returning to its original state. The reflection of the trees and sky reappeared, just as clear as before. "Everything in life is like these ripples," Master Koji explained. "Change is inevitable. It can disturb our peace, just as the ripples disturb the water. But if you observe with patience, you will see that the disturbances pass, and calmness returns." Hiro pondered the master's words. "But master," he asked after a moment, "how can I find peace when the ripples keep coming? How do I deal with the constant changes that life throws at me?" Master Koji smiled and pointed to a large oak tree near the pond. "This tree has stood here for many years, through countless seasons. It has weathered storms and enjoyed the calm. It has seen both the scorching sun and the nourishing rain. Yet it remains rooted, unshaken by the changing weather. To live in peace," the master continued, "you must become like this tree, rooted in the understanding that change is a natural part of life. Accept that everything is connected, and everything changes. The ripples come and go, but your inner stillness, your rootedness, can remain." Hiro was quiet, reflecting deeply on the master's words. "But how can I remain rooted when the storms of life are so strong? Sometimes it feels like everything is falling apart, and I don't know how to stay calm." Master Koji led Hiro to a small bridge that crossed a gently flowing stream. "Look at the water below, Hiro. Notice how it flows over the rocks, around the bends, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. The stream does not fight the rocks in its path. It flows around them. It is soft, yet it carves through stone over time. The stream teaches us the way of flexibility, of adapting to changes without losing our essence." He continued, "Like the stream, we must learn to flow with life. When we resist change, we create suffering for ourselves. But when we embrace the flow, we find a way around obstacles, and we discover that the journey itself is where peace lies." Hiro felt a sense of calm wash over him as he absorbed the master's teachings. He realized that by resisting change, he was only causing himself more suffering. But by embracing the natural flow of life, he could find the peace he had been searching for. Over the next few weeks, Hiro stayed at the temple, learning from Master Koji. Each day, the master shared simple yet profound lessons. He taught Hiro about the interconnectedness of all things, how the clouds bring rain, the rain nourishes the earth supports the trees, and the trees give life to all creatures. He showed Hiro how everything in the universe is part of a delicate balance, each part affecting the whole. "Everything is connected, Hiro," the master said one evening as they watched the sun set behind the mountains. "When you understand this, you realize that your actions, thoughts, and feelings are not isolated. They ripple out into the world, just like the stone in the pond. And just as the ripples affect the water, your actions affect the world around you. This is why it is so important to act with awareness and compassion. Hiro nodded, beginning to understand. So, by accepting change and understanding our connection to everything, we can find peace? Yes, Master Koji replied. When you live with this awareness, you can face the storms of life without being overwhelmed. You become like the oak tree, rooted in wisdom, yet flexible like the stream. You understand that change is not something to fear, but something to embrace as part of the natural flow of life. As the weeks turned into months, Hiro practiced the teachings diligently. He learned to meditate, finding stillness within himself, even when the world around him was chaotic. He learned to accept change, understanding that it was part of the natural order. He felt more connected to the world, realizing that he was not separate from it, but a part of the great web of life. One day, after a particularly intense meditation session, Hiro experienced a profound realization. He felt a deep connection with everything around him: the earth, the sky, the trees, the birds, even the distant stars. He understood that he was not just a solitary being, but part of something much greater. The fear of change that had once plagued him melted away, replaced by a sense of peace and belonging. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Hiro went to Master Koji and bowed deeply. Master, you have shown me the path to true peace. I now understand that life is not just about holding on to what we have, but about flowing with the changes that come our way. Everything is connected, everything changes, and that is the beauty of life. Master Koji placed a hand on Hiro's shoulder and smiled. Your journey has just begun, Hiro. Remember, the teachings of Zen are not just to be understood with the mind, but to be lived with the heart. Continue to walk this path with mindfulness and compassion, and you will find that true peace is always within you. Hiro left the temple with a heart full of peace and a mind clear of worry. He returned to his village, carrying with him the wisdom he had learned from Master Koji. He became known in the village as a man of great calm and understanding, someone who could face life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Years later, when Hiro was old and wise himself, he would often share the story of the ripples in the pond, the oak tree, and the flowing stream with the younger generation. He would remind them that everything is connected, everything changes, and that true peace comes from embracing life's natural flow. And so the teachings of Master Koji lived on, a reminder to all who heard them that in the ever-changing world, peace is found not in resisting change, but in embracing it with an open heart. This story serves as a gentle reminder that life's constant flux is not something to fear, but something to embrace. By accepting the interconnectedness of all things and flowing with the natural changes of life, we can find a deep and lasting peace within ourselves. Let this story inspire you to live with mindfulness, compassion, and an open heart, trusting in the wisdom of life's flow.